Morning team. If you've got an extra 10 pounds to lose, it's probably much simpler than you think. We've got a simple framework of add one thing, cut one thing, or change one thing. Today, we're digging into it a little bit in the cool down. First, we're going to prime our minds, prime our bodies like we do every morning here on the 5 a.m. Squat Club. But then stick around for the cool down. We'll chat about how to simply and effectively lose that extra 10 pounds of body fat and ideally keep it off forever. So let's get after it. First thing, let's choose our first thoughts of the day. Let's go. So step one, every morning on the 5 a.m. Squat Club is find yourself a little bit of space where you can squat. Feet go underneath the hips, heels go on the ground. If you feel like you're going to fall over, grab yourself a counterbalance. We'll be here for about 2 minutes, choosing our first thoughts of the day and priming the mind and setting our breath. So it'll be a box breath, 4-second inhale, 4-second pause at the top, 4-second exhale, and then a 4-second pause at the bottom. So we'll start here on an inhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I am responsible for the outcomes due to my decisions. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I will make time between stimulus and my response. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I have all I need to succeed today and will focus on progress over perfection. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I choose gratitude. Inhale. All right. You ready, huh, Maple? All right, go ahead. Yikes. All right, step one complete. Time to start moving the body. So we start every day here in the same routine. The more you're consistent, the easier it is to maintain habits. So we go 2 minutes of get down on the floor, get back up, and celebrate at the top. Call it a burpee if you want. Call it a get down, get up. Doesn't matter what you call it. It's an essential piece of capacity that you need for real life. Excuse me. If you can't get up off the floor, you got problems. So we start with 2 minutes here, just increasing the heart rate as we go. You can increase the pace as you go. You can walk yourself down, walk yourself up. You can turn that into a hop if you'd like. We're just moving. First thing, getting the body turned on a little bit. As I mentioned in that intro, we're going to talk a little bit about our nutrition challenge that we're playing around with for the month. It is an extremely simple framework for making a change in your body composition, in your energy, and potentially in your fitness if it's a big change to be made. But 3 simple options: add one, cut one, or change one. Pretty simple. And likely most of us would have a big change just by changing that one thing. So hang out with us, set your day up properly, and then hang out afterwards We're going to talk about some simple nutritional changes, or at least one that you could make that would make a hell of a difference in your life. Another 30 seconds of burpees. And then we've got our general warm-up, and then a hell of a, I don't even know, AMRAP this morning. Forgot if it was an EMOM or an AMRAP. So let's do it. Let's start our day intentionally. Make progress every day. Make it a habit. So we do it without even thinking about it. All right. Next, general warm-up here. We'll start with just a knee raise. Standing nice and tall. Pulling that knee to the chest. Good morning, team. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Job. Good morning, equipment. Jody, Yaroslav, Talia. Good morning, good morning. Missing Jason this morning. Awesome. If you guys want a star beside your name like Jody does, you can always join our membership. Did I ever switch sides here already? I don't know. There's a join button at the bottom there if you want to support the channel and have a star like Jody. Jason has one too, he's just not here. Where's that guy? All right, next we're gonna go with good morning. So feet underneath the hips. Send the hips back, find some hamstring tension. Stand tall, squeeze the butt at the top. Trying to maintain a nice neutral spine as you hinge here and not moving through the spine. Good morning, Amélie. Amélie, are you francophone? I want to say bonjour, but I don't know if you're actually francophone or if it's just the name. Or is it Amélie? How's everybody feeling this morning, by the way? How are we doing? How's the body feeling? How's the energy? I got to bed at 8 o'clock last night. Morning, Jason. All right, next we're gonna swing a leg, standing nice and tall, just going forward, backward. We were just talking about you, Jason, but he's here. Whoa, dog, watch out. Try not to kick your dog. Give me the old 5 to 10 rating scale. Also know, team, by the way, there's a delay here. I don't know if you've noticed that. I don't know if you can tell, but between me saying something and you seeing it is probably like 10 seconds. So if I don't reply to you right away after you put a chat or a comment, I'm not ignoring you. I just maybe haven't seen it yet. So if you comment, wait for the reply, stay around, don't run away, because there is a delay. Switching sides here if you haven't already. Trying to stay tall, swinging that leg forward, backwards, getting the hip loosened up a little bit. At least 10 cycles. Okay, and then we'll lunge. Stand nice and tall. Take a nice long step out. Let that knee kiss the ground. And then drive it back up. I'm not French. Just spelled Emily differently. Got it. Good morning, Jabes. It's early for you. Good morning. So we'll get about 10 lunges. Nice long step. Looking for a nice vertical shin at the front, at the top, at the bottom. Wow. At the bottom. I don't want to be out in those toes. Just nice and easy. So give me some feedback. How are we feeling this morning? Sore? Ready to go? I was feeling a little sore yesterday from Saturday. My posterior chain from all the deadlifts of that sandbag, the deadlifts and the squats, I think. All right, next, come on down onto all fours. And we'll start with just a arm overhead here. So you're just gonna take one hand from the floor, reach it up overhead, nice straight arm, lifting from the shoulder. Don't lick me. Keeping the arm straight. Look at 10 per side. 7 out of 10. Nice, Joe. Welcome back, by the way. I know life is probably pretty busy right now, getting set up for the move down to the States, the state trooper job. Thanks for joining us again. When do you move, Job? When are you heading down there? Today I'm wearing red shorts. Whoa, Jabe's big day. Red shorts. What's the occasion? Fancy. Couple more there, and then we'll go first round of air squats. Okay, hop it up, set the feet underneath the shoulders, hips down and back. This Wednesday, oh my goodness. Job, what are the emotions, what are the feelings right now leading up to this change? Obviously, I'm sure there's some excitement. What else? Any fear? Any nervousness? What else are you feeling there, Job? Interested. That's say 8, Yaroslav? That's good. 9 out of 10, Jody. Although that's low for you, Jody. You're off into 10. All right, second round. We'll get that hip moving with a little bit of rotation. So up in front, out to the side and down, and then reverse it. Jody. Got a consistent Charlie horse in my leg. It's killing me because it comes out of nowhere. A shock of pain. Wow. Interesting. I wonder if there's something tight in there, something pinched. Are there certain movements, Jody, that cause it to come on more so? A couple more here. And then we'll get into our glute bridge. Should be nice and prepped from yesterday. All right, hip extension. We'll come back down onto the floor here. Onto our backs this time, feet flat on the ground, knees at about 90. I'm just gonna shove the hips up, squeeze the butt. Hold for 2. Back down, let's get 10 there. Really think about squeezing hard. Try to create a straight line along the front of the hip here, from the shoulder down to the knee. Squeeze hard. Shift. Looking for 10. Squeeze. Okay. And then we'll come on back up for our single leg RDL. So just standing on one foot, send that other leg back behind you. Let the chest come down. Balance with that opposite leg, and then stand and squeeze. Let's try to get, excuse me, at least 5, staying on that standing leg without letting the other foot come down, ideally. Working that balance a little bit as well. Wow. Okay, switch sides if you haven't. Feeling prepared, to be honest. Not much else, just ready to start. I guess when you've been working for something for so long and thinking about it and planning it, and you know that's been your dream for so long, that you're ready when it comes time, huh? All right, from there, second version of the lunge, let's come into a plank position. And then take one foot outside the hands into our, call it Spider-Man lunge position. Moving the hips back and forth, forwards, backwards. Amelie says, Jody, I was getting these a couple years ago. Make sure you're getting enough micro minerals. Yeah, make sure we're hydrated. I don't know if it's a cramp that you're feeling, Jody, or a pinch or something. It would wake me up in the middle of the night. Haven't had them for a couple years now, says Amelie. Equipment says, Carl, are you lurking in the chat? I like it. Talia, it's snowing here. Beautiful and sunny. Switch sides. It's snowing and sunny? Wow. Impressive. Chris, this one leg is hard for me when having a go. Oh, okay. Is there some, do you have an injury in that one side there, Chris? Is that for the good morning or for this Spider-Man lunge here? Oh, wow. Hamstrings are a little tight here. Okay, switch it up again. We'll get 2 per side, about 10 seconds at least per side. Jabe says, move your legs. Nice. The temperature is like 65. What is that, outside, Jabes? It's not 65 here. Feels like minus 65. Although it's supposed to be, I think it's supposed to be warming up here tomorrow a little bit. But it is definitely cold. I have sciatica. I see. And what all have you done for that gives you relief, Chris? Do you do any nerve flossing? Are you familiar with nerve flossing? Miami is getting warmer this morning. Okay, next, thoracic spine. Do you ever get snow in Miami, Jibs? Okay, we're gonna rotate here, so we're gonna do a thread the needle. You take one hand, bring it through, bring that shoulder to the floor, and then you're gonna uncoil, reach to the ceiling. We'll get 5 per side. So thread the needle, uncoil, there we go. As high as you can at the top. Get a good twist. Switch it up. Anybody look at the workout yet in the description? Do we know what we're doing? Excuse me. All right, and back up. Last set air squats before we get going here. So feet back under the shoulders, hips down and back, below the level of the knee ideally. Stand it up, squeeze the butt. Think about pulling the floor apart with your feet on the way down and on the way up, or torquing them into the floor, clockwise on the right leg, counterclockwise on the left, without turning, just feeling like you're creating torque through the floor. All right, warm up complete. Let's talk about the workout. Once again, hang out afterwards. We are going to talk nutrition a little bit, talk about how you can lean out a little bit, pretty simply. So hang out for that. Okay, another simple but effective 10-minute EMOM this morning, alternating between 2 movements. Hang power clean, hollow rocks. Did I say EMOM? AMRAP. So as many rounds as you can get in that 10 minutes of 10 hang power cleans, 20 hollow rocks. Let's talk about it. So for the hang power clean, kind of ideal situation is with a barbell, but this can be done with a dumbbell. What you're looking for is a hinge, a jump, and a catch. Receiving the barbell on the shoulders, standing it up, and then resetting from the hang. So we're not going from the floor on these. So you're gonna hinge, jump, catch, stand. If you don't have a barbell, then this can be done with a dumbbell. I'm just gonna hinge, drive, catch on the shoulder, and stand. And instead of doing 10 on one side, I'll just get 5 on one, and then 5 on the other. You can make that as heavy as you want if you got the dumbbells. Same thing with the barbell. Probably thinking about 1 or 2 sets for those 10 reps. And then our second movement is a hollow rock. And I'm hoping I'm gonna have space for this without stepping on this mat for the cleans, but we'll see. So what we're looking at for the hollow rock, so you're gonna get yourself on the ground. And this is kind of our ideal situation, is that the body is fully open, the hips are extended, the legs are out, but this is the most challenging option. So if you can't maintain a smooth rock, meaning keep the lower back pressed into the floor, if it ends up being a clunk, 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 then what you can do is close it up a little bit. So top level, this is level 2, 1 knee in at the chest, still keeping that rounded lower back so it presses into the floor. You can do half of them on one side, half of them on the other. The next one would be a tuck. So knees in towards the chest, arms are just by the sides. And then last option would be kind of legs straight up, hands on the shin. I'm not holding on, I'm just there. And then if for some reason you don't want a hollow rock, you could just go with a sit-up. So realistically, these are gonna be, I'm gonna be probably aiming for 2 sets of each. Probably gonna go heavy enough on the barbell that I wanna break it up into 2 sets, and then 20 hollow rocks is gonna be tough. So let's take a couple minutes here, try out some options, see how it feels, warm up your hang power clean. Let me know any questions in the chat, and then we'll get going in a couple minutes here once we get some weight on this bar. If you're already ready and set up, wow, I don't know what I'm doing, but that is sore. Feel free to hit that thumbs up button, hit the reactions. If you really want to support us, you really love this, you could hit a super chat. You could join the membership. Those are definitely the best ways to support the 5 a.m. squat club currently. So let's get some weight on there, warm it up, and then we'll get rolling. 10 minutes of fun. And then we've got our handstand opportunity today. We're going 3 handstand push-ups every minute on the minute, so more challenging reps ideally than last week. And then we're talking how to lose 10 pounds. So full session, hang out, don't leave. Let's do this together. I was thinking 125, but whoo, who knows? Let me know what weights you guys are thinking, whether you're going barbells, dumbbells. Chris, believe me, this helps my condition. I don't doubt it, I don't doubt it. Equipment goes, is this the video portion? You got it. They won't all turn into videos, but that is definitely the idea. You'll notice at the end of the workout, I'll do a little outro. Doesn't mean I'm leaving. It's just, as equipment is saying, trying to get that video set there. You'll notice I'll come over and press the record button, and I'll do that little outro, and then I'll press it again to turn it off. Or I'll edit it all out at the end, who knows. Ooh. Alright, getting the blues. Might be too much, but as long as I'm willing to break it up into 2 sets, I think this is okay. We'll see. Definitely can't drop that. Let's try a couple. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be rough, but I think doable. Chris, let's go. All right, you guys all ready to go? Give me a quick thumbs up or something. No, actually, Maple's out here. She's over there. She's all around. Okay, let's do this. Okay. I like it. This is the hype guy. Let's do this. All right, chalk if you need it. Don't let that barbell slip out. All right, team, 10 minutes here. That's not right. This. No, that's not right either. Woo, we're gonna get it. We're going down. I was right in the first place. All right, so 10 minutes. As many rounds as you can in that 10 minutes. I feel like 5 would be a good goal here if I can maintain a 2-minute round. But you do you. All right, everybody good to go? Same song. I don't know if it's a new version. All right, team. Let's do this. This is screwing up my whole video. All right, 10 seconds. Let's get after it. 10 hang power cleans, 20 hollow rocks. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. think we'll go unbroken. That might not be the move. Too much.
Like memories after death, to be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said.
2 sets. 13-7 on these guys. See if we can go unbroken on the barbell. All right, there's one round. About 90 seconds. Woo, that's rough.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, like the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, but I can climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, put your hand to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean, and I bring it to the mad light, ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short, so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel?
Wow. This will take a bit of time for me to get going. It's okay, Chris. Chris, you can always go with the dumbbell. Less warm-up required. There's 2. Just over 3 minutes down. 6.5 to go.
They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I was on the shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me lazy. About to unpack all these shit I've been chasing. Got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said.
Woo. Keep it up, team. Over 4 minutes down. OG 5 a.m. song. You got it. Let's go, guys. Halfway. Three down. Stay with it, team.
fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, play life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it all. I never miss that fact, taking big swings, change, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel?
Under 4 minutes.
They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't playing no games, I just know that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Trying on the track, I work on the shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I say.
That's 4. 3 minutes, team. Two minutes. Oh my God.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game.
Oh my God.
Life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain.
90 seconds.
I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win a life. I never miss that fact, taking big swings, jam to the pain. Put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill. I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to
Last minute. Let's go. It's 5 for me. Oh shit.
They wanna say my name, but they're holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't playing no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a movie like I go crazy. Nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on it daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing.
10 seconds.
In my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead.
5,
Something you
3,
can forget.
2, 1.
Every breath, I'd rather lead than be led.
Time.
I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that
Great job,
I say.
team. Talk about anterior, posterior chain. Fantastic job, team. Remember, this is just a portion of our full live follow along morning routine. If you like this, you'll like the whole thing. Join us every day. Great job. Brian, good morning. Good morning. How are we doing? Equipment. 11 out of 11. Let's go. Take a walk around, team. Catch your breath. Wow. That got real. I hung on to the barbell. Hell yeah. Did it. See, I had to pass then. It's okay, Chris. We're gonna do some handstand work now too. So join us. Join for the handstands. Okay, Maple, stop. So just take a minute. I'm just gonna unload this barbell and then we'll do it. Let me know how it was, team. Maple, stop. Just walk it around. Relax the shoulders, especially since we're gonna use them next. Maple, stop. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. How many rounds did we do, team? I think that was 5 and like 15 reps or so for me. Got the power cleans, or hang power cleans, and then maybe 5 hollow rocks. That's 6th round. Whoa. Stop it, Mabel. All right. Let's talk about handstands here. Give me some feedback though, team. How was that? How do you feel? How is it supposed to feel? Ryan, how you doing this morning? You want to do some handstand work with us? Here we go. So, last week we went every minute on the minute. For 10 minutes, we went 5 handstand push-ups or wall walks or holds or negatives. So we're gonna chat about that here. I'm just gonna turn this camera a little bit. Really want to get that in the center. I don't know if that did it, but was that the wrong way? Just give me a sec here. I'm just gonna turn this. There. Oh, I want the time there though. There we go. Okay. So let's talk here. Kenneth, good morning. Handstand time, buddy. Join us. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with a deficit today because I was able to do those 5s last week, but today we're going only 3s. So let me give some quick demos here and then we'll talk about some options for scaling. It's good to say. I'll do this glute. They're a bit sore because of the sciatica. I get it. Those sandbag deadlifts on Saturday were real. All right, so if you have a kick up to a handstand, what we're looking for is a nice tight body. Abs are on, butt squeeze, leg squeeze. Head's gonna come to the floor, touch, and then press out. If you have a kipping handstand push-up, that would be kind of your next option. Head to the floor, knees to the chest, and then jump and press using the legs to take some of the weight out of your body as they hop up quickly. If kicking up to a handstand is not within your current capacity, then a wall walk is a great option. Basically start yourself on all 4s with the feet against the wall. From there you can take 1 step, 2 steps, and that is a great option. Just hold there. If that's too easy, you want more, walk it in, touch the nose to the wall, and then just nose and toes ideally. You're contacting the wall there, no belly, no break in the midline. And you could choose a number to maintain up and down wall walks, or just hold there. Now, if you don't If you don't have a handstand, you're not comfortable there yet, you could go with a downward dog, basically a pike handstand. Give a quick demo here, a little bit higher. So you could put your feet up on something, either some bumper plates like this, or a bench, a box. And then from there, you're just getting into as vertical a position as you can. I don't know how easy it is to see that. There's my butt. And then you're just gonna think you can either hold there, or you can break forward the shoulders, touch the head of the floor in front of your hands, and then press back out as a handstand push-up. Just as much as you can, let's be pressing overhead and not out in front. I don't want to make this a push-up. I really want to make this out in line with the body. I'm doing wall walk, then the press. Good. So choose something. We're going to alternate minutes if you want 2 movements, or just every minute on the minute. So I'm going to aim for 3 strict handstand push-ups with a small deficit here every minute. So you could hold, you could go 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off on a hold. 20 seconds on, 40 seconds off on a hold. You could go 30-30 if you're real good. You could alternate handstand push-ups or wall walks with a hold. Options are all yours. Just give me a minute here, because we are not fitting currently in this space. We're close. All right. Woo. That's fatiguing. Okay. Let's check in here one time. They're in spirit. 5 Amers forced rest. Back finally said no last Thursday. Slight herniated disc inflammation. Sorry to hear that, dude. But mending well, day 5. It's tough. It's very challenging when, you feel like, hey, I could go move, and a body says no. So hopefully that recovers soon, Ryan. Jody, got to skip out. Bringing the man to surgery center for scheduled cataract surgery. Keep stream playing. Yeah, hopefully he's all right. Hopefully that goes nice and smoothly, Jody. And we'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, Georgia. All right, let's do it. Handstand time. Get your option set up. Let's do this. We're going every minute. On the minute. I'm doing 3, but you could do wall walks. You could do whatever. I'm not even in that shot. Look at that. All right. 10 seconds, team. Georgia, you gonna do some handstands with us? Handstand push-ups. Those long arms going. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I may increase that deficit a little bit. We'll see how that goes. 5 every minute last week was definitely hard by the end. That's so far feels okay. Nursing Coop, love it. Good morning, Coop. All right, team. So there's 1 set down. Remember, you can always change this up as you go. If it's too easy, make it a little harder, do an extra rep. Bring yourself closer to the floor. You could also do negatives here as well, right? You can set up a mat or some towels or something, kick up to a handstand, and just slowly come down. Once you touch, kick back out and restart. Good way to build strength there too. 3, 2, 1, second set. That seemed far harder than the first set. Maybe we won't increase the deficit. Maybe we'll just keep it there. See if we can maintain those 3 for the whole 10 minutes. So make sure if you're just dropping in, hang out. We're talking about simple fat loss later in the cool down. And then I've got some good farm clips for you afterwards. So stay with us. Hit that thumbs up button, Georgia, if you haven't. Team, hit those reactions. 10 seconds, set 3. We appreciate all the support. 3, 2, 1. Calm down, dog. No. See the ball? See the ball there? Just rolled that ball under my head. That doesn't make it easier, Maple. How are they feeling so far, team? Shoulder fatigue? Not too bad so far. Are we holding? Are we pressing? Are we wall walking? Which options are we choosing? Oh, that was Maple hitting the tripod. All right, 15. Set 4 coming up here in 10. Maple, chill out. Chill out, you. 5, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go. Yo, I'm looking at it. Do I gotta have it? I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket.
Jeez. That wasn't smooth. It almost came off the wall there. How are we doing here, chat? How's it going? How are the reps? Are they hard? Are they too easy? How are we feeling? 30 seconds. I thought 3 was going to be easy on here, but I take it back. I was considering going a little bit deeper. I don't think we're going to do that. What are you looking at, Maple? What's that dog doing? What are you doing? 10 seconds. Set 5. 3, 2, 1. Halfway. That one felt better than the last one. Not having to worry about the ball under my head. He's hitting that camera again. Chat, we are obviously working real hard here. So quiet. It's good. If that's the reason, then fantastic. 20 seconds. 5 more sets, team. Thanks for hitting the reactions. Somebody's there. I love it. 10 seconds. There we go. All right. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Now I'm considering going lower again. Those felt good again. Ryan says plank holds 10 seconds, concentrating on abdominal, lower back tension. Added some broom hangs and floor stretching. Awesome. Awesome. You got to just listen to your body, Ryan. Whatever feels good, go for it. Job, pressing. Okay. Are you at the gym, Job? What did you do for the hang power cleans? If not, or do you have a barbell at home as well? Which option did you go with, Job? Job and Jabes. All right, 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Yeah. I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Moves like a magnet, lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I'm playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. 135-pound cleans for the workout. Yeah, nice. And how many rounds? Nobody gave me a score here. I think Jody probably had a score, but she's gone. Jason's listening with no sound. Equipment, did you do the workout? How many rounds do we get? And are you pressing 135, Job? Or is that just for the workout? 10 seconds. 3 more sets. Killing it this morning. 5, 3, 2, 1. Keep that body nice and tight. Oh, saved it. Shit. Jeez. That was hard. Started coming off the wall there. That was a rough save. It took a lot of work. 2 more sets. No, handstand push-ups, I mean 5 reps. Oh, okay, I get you. Have you retried that 1 minute on, 1 minute off, Joe, with the holds? Those are no joke. Equipment. Right now, I'm doing AMRAP until I'm gassed. Swapped pike push-up for dead ball ballistic push-ups. Oh, shoot, let's go. Oh, 1 more. I think we're gonna make it. Remember, always feel free to video yourself. Take a clip with your phone, share it with us on Instagram. I'd love to see you guys moving. Gives me a little feeling like I'm not here by myself. You guys are actually joining. If you can, that'd be fantastic. Share it on Instagram. Tag us. Or you could always do a YouTube short. Tag us in that as well. That's also good. All right, last set here, team. 3, 2, 1. When you're ready here. Last one. Uh-oh. Sheesh. Did it. All right. Great job, team. Give yourself a pat on the back. Did it. Again. Hell yeah. All right, take a minute. Let me just put this bar away. Oh, forget about it. Let's cool down here. Let's do a quick shoulder stretch. There's time. Never gonna look back. Okay. Let's start off nice and easy shoulder stretch here. Find yourself either a wall or even just the windowsill like I'm doing here. I'm just gonna drop the chest down. Maple, you're not helping. So hands up either on the wall or on, your windowsill like this. We're just gonna hang out there. I don't know. The best way to see this is that's a little better. And just drop the chest down and breathe, right? Nice, slow inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Try to slow that down. Let's get at least a minute here. We'll talk about the simple way for fat loss. We've been talking about it a little bit already in our nutrition reset this month. And I think I'm kind of distilling it down into, you do one change. And if the thing that you're doing right now is strong enough, that change will make a huge difference. Meaning, I know that wasn't super clear. So the change is one of 3. You're either going to cut something, add something, or change something. So, for example, the cut something is if you know that you are consuming too much of something that you shouldn't, right? And this is all self-identification. I'm not going to tell you how much of what you should be having, but if you know, hey, I'm drinking alcohol every day, or I'm consuming a lot of processed foods, or I'm eating a lot of sugar, right? Those are basically the three main ones. And processed foods can be anything from bread to cereal to bagels to chocolate bars to anything that comes in a package. That's processed. So if you know that you're either eating too much processed food or drinking too much alcohol, your step is to cut. You're going to cut that one thing for 30 days and that's it. If you're not consuming too much of anything, right? You know that you're not that person. You're not overeating. You're not drinking too much alcohol. You're not overeating sugar. You're not eating too many processed foods. Then you're going to add. And what you're going to add first is just whole foods in general, but ideally more animal products. A lot of people will say more protein, but I'd take it further than that and say animal products, because protein alone is not enough. We've simplified nutrition down to this whole just eat protein thing, and like people are eating jars of yogurt and thinking that that's a real protein source. And like, yes, there's protein in there, but it's also full of carbs. So if you aren't eating processed foods, you're not eating sugar, you're not drinking alcohol, then what you're going to do is add more animal products. Ideally, some sort of animal product, either meat or eggs, to every meal. So that's the add option. You're either cutting junk, adding meat, or the third one, if you're already pretty good, right? Let's get into a stretch here, by the way. Let's just do a simple hip stretch with the cross there. Vidush, good morning. You say good afternoon, but coming from South Africa, I guess, right? We're just talking about simple path to fat loss here, and we're going to the third step, right? We've talked about either cutting processed foods, sugar, or alcohol. That could be you. Number 2 could be adding animal products to every meal, meat or eggs to every meal if you're not doing that already. Or step 3, if you've already got those down, is to change your schedule. And for me, this was a big one. There were 2 for me. One was sugar, not processed sugar, but honey and maple syrup. And then the most important one for me was when I was eating it. So I had too long of an eating window, and specifically, I was eating too close to bedtime. And really, I was only eating the sugar that I was eating before bedtime. I wouldn't eat it during the day. After the kids would go to bed, I would come down and I would eat too much and not the right things. So 3 very, very simple options that if you follow for the rest of the month, you're going to see a huge change in your health, in your nutrition, in your energy. Once again, three options. Cut. If you're doing a lot of processed food, alcohol, or sugar, that's your one thing. Cut. And then don't worry about anything else. If you're not doing any of those, but you're not eating enough animal products, then you're going to add. And you're going to add meat or eggs or both to every time you eat, right? So there's never a meal that is just, carbohydrates. Always have some sort of animal product in every meal. If you're already doing that and you're not consuming, alcohol, sugar, processed foods, then the last step and the simple one is not simple. None of these they're all simple. They're just not easy necessarily. The last one is the eating window. So if you shorten your eating window, then you're set. One of those 3 is likely the thing that you are, not as tight on as you could be. And understand that if you are completely happy with where you are physically, energy, all that kind of stuff, then change nothing, right? But if you feel like you've got some extra body fat to lose, or you're feeling sluggish, or you just want to change and you're unsure, then those are very simple options. And I'm happy to dig into any of that more so if you'd like. Just trying to keep it simple. 3 options: cut, add, or change that eating window. Sorry, Adam, I have to have bread and cereal. I do take a lot of protein, eggs, steak, chicken, and oiliness. Equipment. My first day here, I was eating a bowl of cereal. James, I always eat healthy. Chris, well, I don't drink alcohol. Yeah. And remember, guys, like I'm not saying, hey, you need to do this. I'm saying that if you need a change, if you feel like, hey, I'm not where I want to be in terms of, body composition, energy, strength, whatever, then make a change. If you're happy with where you're at, then make no changes. But I think we probably all have a little room for improvement if we have this growth mindset. If you're in the mindset of, I can always get better, I can always make myself 1% better, and that my goal is growth, that I can probably find something that I can improve on. Remember, we talk about, people talk about the balance and feeling like you're enjoying your food and all that. And yeah, I'm not saying, be so strict with yourself that you hate your life, but understand that comfort and driving for comfort is not necessarily helping you grow. So choose the thing that that helps you progress forward, and likely that's going to give you that satisfaction as well. So some simple changes if you're looking to make an improvement in your health, in your body composition, in your energy, whatever it is. All right, let's talk very briefly about this. It's homework time. Discipline equals freedom. You got it, Vidush, man. This is why we're here. This is what we're talking about every morning. You're speaking our language. Shortening your feeding window is a big one. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, I actually eat seasonally here. Or at least we try to. In the winter, it's a lot more meat. And then in the summer, when we have access, when the orchard is doing its thing and when the garden is doing its thing, then it's a little bit more plants. But most, obviously we live on a farm. I've mentioned that before. And in the summer, things are growing. The bees are making honey, all those things. And there'll be more of that in the summer. And the way that I see it as well is that, look in nature. Round is a shape. Look in nature. The creatures that live in an environment where it gets cold, like we do, they fatten up, right? I hunt venison here, and when you shoot a deer in the fall, it's got a thick layer of fat on its back so that it can make it through the winter, because the winter is going to be leaner. And that's kind of the way we do it here as well, that during the summer, we have access to more plants and carbohydrates that are going to fatten us up a little bit for the winter. So we'll eat a little bit more of that. And then through the winter, we have what we have in the freezer, which is mainly animals. And that's the idea, is we're going to survive the winter through the animals. With the animals, you're going to end up a little bit leaner in the spring and then start fattening up again for the winter. We don't live very naturally anymore. We don't live with the seasons because we live in comfort. Everything is provided for us. And so we've gotten away from the whole concept of living seasonally, living in sync with nature. I think that's probably the healthiest way, probably the best way to go. So simple nutrition, do your homework, right? Do an hour worth of action, daily progress towards the thing that is important to you. Break it down into its daily action steps and do the thing every day, and you'll be amazed at where you can get over time. All right, we're getting long-winded, so let's do a couple farm videos here, and then we'll move on. So this was yesterday. The whole team was in the chicken winter housing. You can see my wife trying to knock some snow off of the high tunnel, not as aggressively as I would. And then the girls are in here trying to catch chickens. At the same time, the goose is trying to protect the chickens from this crazy critter here who is currently pulling on my arm.
You're small.
And then my oldest one, loves catching the chickens. She's got one there to pass to my wife. Pass the chicken. This is a fun game. And you can hear Maple going crazy. And right now she's going crazy, hearing herself going crazy on the screen. Listen to her. Don't do it. And there we go. Mama's got a chicken.
Chicken, Mama.
There she is. A quick note on chickens, if you are unaware. Chickens lay eggs based on day length. So as the day starts to shorten, going into the winter, they lay less and less eggs. I think we got down to 2 with these 50 chickens maybe a week ago or so, 2 weeks ago. And now that the day length is increasing a little bit, we're starting to get a few more eggs. But you can also see I put a little barrier on the nesting box there because the goose will eat the eggs on the lower nesting boxes because he's a dink. All right, we got 2 more here. This is, we all went out and saw the critters yesterday, so here are the girls approaching the sheep and llamas. Mapleception. So you'll see my daughter there trying to bring some hay. I think Braulio comes over and says hi to her. Give me some of that, licks her face. I think he sniffed her face. You see my wife just going over there to make sure that everything was all right. She loves feeding those critters, but you'll see the sheep are a little more standoffish. They're not super into being close. I'm sure I've mentioned before that if you baby animals and they are used to you petting them, you de-animalize them and they become, I don't know, a little bit crazy. That's when rams start butting you, and that's when cows start hitting you, and llamas go crazy. Treat them like critters. They should be afraid of you. They are prey animals. They should want to run away from you. All right, I got 1 more of the girls with the sheep, and then we're going to head off. You see, she's still trying to feed them some hay there. I think we just got a little bit closer. Georgia, interesting. Are we talking about the wild animal syndrome? Somebody sent me a video, I think it was Megan actually, a clip of some, like a petting zoo basically. These people had a Highland cow and they had a sheep and an alpaca. And the animals were just like so aggressive. And what had happened there is those animals had been raised, on a bottle or by humans and in an environment that is unnatural for those animals, and they became confused, right? The animals don't know how to act because they haven't been raised with, the same type of critters. Animals and humans do not act the same. And if you raise an animal like a human, it doesn't know what to do when it's out with other critters. So when you go to a petting zoo and those animals are very comfortable with humans, be careful because they are going to be extremely unpredictable. And you'll likely see, goats hitting kids and, all that kind of stuff because they don't know how to deal with them. They want to play, and animals don't play the same way humans do. So things to think about. Also, don't go to zoos. That's some crazy shit. All right, let's start shutting her down here. Fantastic session this morning. One hell of a workout. Give yourselves all a pat on the back. I appreciate every single one of you for showing up. This was no joke. Remember, 3 simple changes. If you make the one that is most, most challenging for you in terms of the cut something out nutrition-wise, add something in nutrition-wise, or change your eating window, do it for the month of January with us. Or if you're watching on the replay, do it for the month that you're in, and you'll see a huge change. All it takes is that one thing, because we're likely doing something too much, too little, or too long. I like that. Hey, you're welcome, Job. You're awesome. You guys are all fantastic. Let's, tomorrow, I won't tell you what we're doing tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a burner. It's a street parking workout that we're doing tomorrow, and it's for time. I think we're going to start doing on Tuesdays. We're going to do for time Tuesdays. AMRAP Monday, for time Tuesday, and then we'll have a couple EMOMs in there. Just change it up a little bit. So tomorrow is a great challenge. All you're going to need is a dumbbell, and that's going to be a hell of a workout. So I love you guys. Make sure you've hit that thumbs up button before we run away. Thank you for hitting the what are those called? Reactions, the bottom. Remember, you can always join our community. You can click that join button underneath the picture, and that's the best way to support the channel. And I love you guys. How many thumbs up we get here? Can I check this? I don't know how to do it. 10 likes, 9 likes. Not bad, team. Not bad. You guys have a fantastic day, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Peace.